Van Cleef and Arpels Orchid Leather is a leathery, spicy, sweet, fruity oriental balsamic fragrance. It has main notes of plum, labdanum, vanilla absolute, frankincense, and cardamom. So this is a really densely concentrated fragrance. I sprayed it on this morning and it left a really heavy, oily patch on my skin for a long time. So this stuff's the real deal in terms of concentration, very heavily concentrated. And the plum is right at the forefront. It's the most prominent note and it comes across as really rich and decadent. It's really sweet and realistic. I really like the plum note in this fragrance, which is important because it's the strongest note. And with a name like Orchid Leather, you would expect the leather to be right at the forefront of this fragrance, but it actually kind of sits in the background. I think the leather is just an accord that's a result of the labdanum note, because the labdanum comes across as really strong, leathery, and resinous. It's also really rich and decadent in this fragrance. It's really thick. And I think that's just where the leather comes from. But like I said, it's overshadowed by the plum and the vanilla. Because the vanilla used in this fragrance is vanilla absolute. And in fragrance, vanilla absolute is the most complex, concentrated form of vanilla. And it kind of has like caramel, chocolate nuances to it. And it does in this fragrance. It smells incredible. And going from there, what I would want to add is a spicy element. And they added frankincense. And the frankincense is like fresh, balsamic, green, and spicy. And that spiciness, along with the cardamom, that warm, spicy, bitter cardamom, is the perfect way to like end this fragrance, to kind of round it off, to make it really well blended. Because I think that spicy aspect is like the finishing touch. It's the cherry on top. This fragrance is really incredible. I really like this fragrance a lot. And in terms of versatility, it's a cold weather fragrance. It's not that versatile. But you know, versatility is not always that important, especially if you have like a little collection of fragrances. And the performance is really good though. Like the performance, I would say maybe a 16+ hour fragrance with really good projection. It's interesting because usually really densely concentrated fragrances don't push, but this pushes. This is heavy and the sillage is heavy. Whew. This fragrance is really rich and decadent. I'm gonna give this fragrance a 9 out of 10. I really, really like this one. Give it a shot. That was Van Cleef and Arpels Orchid Leather.